Okay, now that we've seen some databases to create target lists of types of companies that you want to learn about, now let's do another search of profile databases. These are databases that provide you with deep, in-depth profiles of specific companies that you're targeting. So why would you want to have this kind of information? Well, clearly, it's important if you're deciding to do an interview for that company and you want to know more about it, or you just want to apply to it. And these kinds of databases provide you with very important information to prepare you and give you knowledge about a company. Things like recent news. Has a company introduced a new product? Is it been acquired by another firm? Is there a new CEO, for example? It'll tell you about their products and services, the organizational structure, how it's divided up in the different divisions. You'll be able to find the names and contacts of key executives and even managers sometimes, learn about the company's strengths and weaknesses, and just get a good feel of that particular organization. So what I'd like to show you is a database first called MarketLine, and of course it's under the company information tab here. And we scroll down and we click here to MarketLine Advantage. And MarketLine Advantage will give you information on well over 100,000 companies, and not as many nonprofits and government and educational as some of the others, but good focus on actual companies. So if we click on the companies, you'll see there's over 100,000 here, and we'll decide, okay, well, what company do we want information on? Well, let's try Starbucks. So we start typing in here, S-T-A-R, and you can see as we start typing, there's some suggestions, and Starbucks is right at the top. So let's click on Starbucks. Click search, and then we'll get a list of all companies in the database with the word Starbucks. And normally the top one is the main parent company. As you can see, it is here. You can often see by the number of employees and the revenue. So let's click on Starbucks Corporation, and here is MarketLine snapshot of the company. So right up front you get a little summary of what they do, some key statistics, their income, their stock information, revenue, sales, number of employees. It's a public independent company. You can see some of their recent trends in their revenue and income. And then you'll see there are other parts you can drill down into. So for example, if you click under news here on this side, you can say, okay, what's some of the recent news with this company? Starbucks set to open largest company store roastery in November. So if you click on this, you can read an article. It says it's a business expansion type of article. You can look more at the financials if you want to know more details about its filings. So here's all information about its financials. You can actually look at some charts and other data that illustrates their financials. You can look at research reports. Very interesting SWOT analysis. We've talked about that before. This is where you can learn about the company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in a nice color-coded chart. So this is a couple of strategic and operational strengths that Starbucks has, and a financial strength, a weakness. It also has a financial and strategic weakness, or a financial weakness. It also has an opportunity, a strategic opportunity, for example, to go towards Asia Pacific to increase its revenue, and so on and so forth. You can see where you can get a lot of really good information about a particular company. You can also find information about key employees. So if you want to learn who's in key positions in a particular company, you can also click on key employees. You can click on history over here as well, and locations and subsidiaries. So there's a lot here to look at, okay? And basically you can see MarketLine does have information on other aspects of business research too, but it's particularly good with this company information, and I would highly recommend it. So that is our overview of MarketLine.